Today we're breaking down one of the strangest matches AEW has held to date. Big AJ from the Costco guys and QT Marshall. This match was on the 0-hour pre-show to Full Gear. Honestly, I thought this match featuring the Costco guys and QT Marshall was going to be a train wreck. I figured I would do a breakdown. This match had a lot going on for it. First off, let's talk about the crowd. The moment the Costco guys came out, the arena popped like crazy. And when they hit the corners to hype everyone up, they got a pop from the crowd doing that. I was shocked with how over they were. I figured these weird TikTokers would get booed out of the stadium, especially being in Newark, New Jersey. You know, kind of the home of booing is the Northeast Corridor here. But honestly, they were able to perform, and I was shocked with how over they were. They were treated like Hulk Hogan in the Pontiac Dome. Like, they were over. We also had the Rizzler as the timekeeper. Before the match even started, the audience was already on fire with holy shit chants. Then they started doing come up AJ chants. Again, really surprising that they were so over and the crowd was doing these chants, but they were into it. They knew who the Costco guys were. And let's talk about AJ. He gets into the ring, hits a fireman's carry, and follows it up with a signature dance. The crowd explodes. Props to AJ and QT Marshall for pacing it right to get that big pop. A lot of young wrestlers can learn from their opening transition. If you do, some slow, boring chain wrestling in the beginning, and then you hit a big move, the crowd has a tendency to pop for that because you kind of set them up for the big pop. You don't just jump right into the high spots. There's still even more chants throughout the course of the night. After a smooth power slam from AJ, the crowd broke into a nostalgic, "You still got it" chant. Turns out AJ had a low-key indie stint back in the day that's finally getting some love. I think that's really helped him a lot throughout this whole match here, was just his old instincts from his previous training. I know he was a complete nobody on the indies, but still, he learned the basics, and you could see that tonight. Even AJ's punches had the crowd chanting boom every time he delivered a punch. It was a little bit like LA Knight today, how you see every time he strikes, the crowd responds with a cheer. And when he pulled off that wild belly-to-belly suplex, the crowd also responded. Of course, there was a moment in the match when QT Marshall couldn't resist hitting a dive, because why not? Even in a match where it didn't make any sense, we still get the overused dive spot. I hate this dive spot so much. I just want it to go away. It's in every match, and of course, it's modern wrestling, so QT Marshall has to hit it. There was a little critique, at least from my perspective, on AJ's side. AJ kept bumping, and when he was bumping, he was landing on his hip or his knee, or he was not doing a good back bump. And usually, I would say tonight, not going to be that big of a deal, but if he was going to wrestle a lot of matches, like more than one ever going forward, then he'd want to clean that up. He'd want to be able to go out there, give a back bump so he doesn't injure himself. That's the whole point of the back bump. So land on your back shoulders and tuck your chin. Just wanted to take a moment to call out Paul White tonight. He was really good on the call. I think AEW should utilize him a little bit more as an announcer. I really liked him. I thought it was Kevin Nash at first when I just heard the voice until they showed him on the screen. But yeah, he was really good all night. Back to the action. QT going after Rizzler was a genius move for the cheap heat. The crowd loves this kid Rizzler, and they were eating it up. I mean, anytime you go and you try to attack a small child, you're going to get some heat from the crowd, and I thought this was pretty funny. Then we go to the finish. Big Justice, another large child, hits QT with a spear, and AJ follows it up with a powerbomb for the win. This match was way better than it had any right to be. Hats off to the Costco guys for actually being over. I saw their videos. I don't like them at all. I thought it was going to be like a complete joke, but they really performed. And then hats off to QT Marshall. He's out there making everyone look good, like $1 million, even a child. I hope QT's getting paid well. I mean, he had to job to a child, so, his career's pretty much over. So hopefully he got a payday. Kudos to the Costco guys. They really performed here, and QT Marshall, great job carrying the whole match and being a good heel. This match was way better than I thought it would be. I was trashing it way before that, and I was wrong. So I'll eat the crow. I'll take the L here. Just wanted to shout out It's Real to Us. They provided most of the footage for this episode here. Go ahead and check out their channel. Their videos either here, or maybe even here. But check them out. They have reaction videos to like live events as they're happening. They react to like Raw or pay-per-views and stuff like that. So go check them out. Subscribe to our channel. We are 80 subscribers short of monetization. I'm trying to get paid. Come on. Get your boy paid. Get your boy paid. Thanks so much.